Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Sunday evening episode of Ted's Brew Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. Welcome to the Premier Alcohol Review Show here on YouTube, and it is currently 6:12 on the 2nd of October 2022. So I'm hoping I'm finding you all in a good state of affairs, and I think I wanted to have a look at another beer this weekend for this weekend's second episode, but I didn't want it to just be in the same vein as like the last few beers we've looked at. So we're going to be taking a look at another like fruit sour kind of beer, and this one is a bit interesting because usually when I've looked at fruit sour beers in the past, they've either been like only one or two kind of flavours mixed in there. This one has got three. This one is by Gravity Well Brewing Company, who I don't know if I have reviewed from before. I had tried their beers before and they are good, but I don't think I've ever reviewed one of their drinks, and this is Abstract Coordinates Volume 2, Raspberry, Mango and Vanilla Sour. It's a 5%er, so it's got a bit of whack to it, but it's not going to overpower you, so to speak. And it says on the back here, Raspberry, Mango and Vanilla Sour. Version 2 of this popular beer incorporates a few tweaks to the malt bill and is fermented with a different yeast strain. Silky, smooth, fruity and tart. Now that's kind of what I'd expect in like a fruit sour like this to be like. A bit smooth in texture, a bit of tartness and a vibrant sort of bursty flavour. So I'm hoping that's what it's going to be like. First of all, I will say, love the can. 10 out of 10 immediately. I love sci-fi, and I grew up playing games like the Star Wars Battlefront games, Homeworld, Dawn of War 1 and 2. So I love sci-fi in all its different stratas and manifestations. Most of the time, at least. Alien 4 can suck a fat one, and so can the last two Terminator films, as can also the Star Wars Episode 8 and 9. But that's kind of besides the point. What I'm getting at is that I really like the aesthetic and the design of a lot of modern sci-fi going back to the mid-70s. And so I'm interested to see what this is like. I will say that the design of the can is probably my favourite of any beer that I've had on the show in quite some time, probably ever. So that's a good start. We'll have a quick snifter of it and see what our first impressions are like. Ooh, dear me, quite fizzed up. Just smells like fruit salad with vanilla yoghurt, really. It's quite a nice plain smell. There's this weird sort of like fermentation after smell, which I'm not sure about. Obviously it's kind of to be expected with it being an alcohol, but the after smell is a bit odd, so I'll give the nose a good 8.5 out of 10. It smells nice, it's just something at the end there that I'm not sure about. But as always, we'll have ourselves a quick palate cleanser of water before we see what this is like. And then on to the most important part of the video, which is to see what this actually tastes like. So, to everyone at home, bottoms up. Ooh. Oh, that is good. That's bloody good. That's really nice. It's basically like drinking an alcoholic bit of lime juice mixed with like really smooth soda water. It's just got this really smooth texture that's got that sort of light crispness to it because of the fizziness, and then the finish is just like this burst of juicy sort of quasi-tropical flavours. You know, you've got a little bit of the sour undertones from the raspberry there. There's a sort of slightly sweet mango through line, and then the vanilla just kind of sort of pops in and out here and there. I describe the sensation as how the vanilla manifests itself in the flavour is kind of like that of like eating popping candy. It pops in here and there, whereas like the undertone is mostly sour raspberry, and then the through line is like this nice sweet mango. And then you've got this light, crisp, smooth texture with like this tiny bit of fizziness, not too much, but just enough. And then the finish is really nice because it goes down really easily, and then at the end with the flavour, you've just got this burst of juiciness at the end where all the flavours combine together, and in not a way that like clashes or contrasts against each other too heavily. Yeah, this overall is a really smooth drinking experience. I think honestly, this is probably my favourite fruit sour beer I've had before. I had the orange ghost from Pajala, which is really good. But honestly, this is really, really top class stuff. I really, really think this is quite nice. It's light, crisp, refreshing. It sort of like wakes up your senses while having enough of a oomph to feel like you're getting a really good bit of alcohol in your system. But it's not too strong that it just knocks you on your arse. It is just the right perfect balance of every aspect that I'm looking for in a beer, and I'm honestly finding it really hard to make any complaints about any aspect of this. So for the first time in quite a long time, probably since last year I think actually, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. This is legend tier. This is really good. This is honestly one of the best fruit sour beers I've ever had, if not the best. And in terms of just like beers overall, incorporating, you know, ales, stouts, lagers, sour fruit beers, it's probably just about in my top 10, I think. So yeah, really thoroughly recommend this. Really, really damn good stuff. But if you guys like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. Pardon me. If you have any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, let me know in the comment section down below, as well as any agreements or disagreements you had with the things I said in this video. If you want to check out anything else I do online, and I'll leave the links to that in the video description down below. And until next time, have fun, stay safe with whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye bye for now.